Hi guys, the Mazda CX3, isn't it absolutely beautiful? Just have a look. Front grille, LED lights. At the back you got rear combination lights, you got fog lights, fully LED, stunning 18-inch alloy wheels. There is smart keyless entry, I'll show you that in a minute. You can see the alloy wheels at the back. And just have a look here, it's got Sky Active G, so it's great fuel economy as well. You've got rear PDC sensors on this top of the range Hikari model. Let me go into the boot and show you how it looks there. Fairly small boot, but I mean that's what you can expect. It is a hatch and it's not an SUV. So let's close the boot. It's just over 200 liters. You got a smallish fuel tank, but decent range on the car. See the side mirrors do fold in, and this button on the side, you can press it to open, or if you go closer, so see, press the button, side mirrors open and the car is unlocked. So that's how it looks on the outside. How does it look on the inside? Let's find out. On this top of the range model, you got the fully leather interior with white stitching, as you can see down here, and it's fairly spacious. Let's go inside. First thing I'll draw your attention to is it's got this pocket on the side, at the back here, only for the passenger side. It doesn't have it for the driver. You got electric windows at the back, a place for a bottle, and a compartment here to put something. And then if you look at the front, you'll see you got a multifunction steering wheel, all your audio buttons, you got your cruise control, you got all the other buttons that you need. Down there you got automatic air conditioning. It's not dual zone, but it's very easy to use. A neat infotainment system. You got the Mazda Connect system. Now this down here works absolutely seamlessly. It's so easy to use. You basically, with this knob here, you navigate the infotainment system. Volume is here, and then you got quick buttons. So if to access navigator is here, your media, and then your home screen, and then here's back, and you can put things as favorites. You can set favorites. You do have two modes, normal and sport. You do have automatic electric windows for the driver, and for the passengers you have electric but not automatic. And look at what else you get on the car. A sunroof, and it can open when you press this button. I'll show you guys later. But on the Hikari you do get a panoramic, well, a sunroof, and it's actually a welcome addition in this car. I mostly drove this car on normal mode, although it does have sport mode. But for you guys, I did test it out on sport mode, and what I can immediately say about the difference between normal and sport is okay. You do definitely notice the drag in the revs. It tends to struggle a bit, especially on the higher rev, and it doesn't change to the lower rev early. It's more than capable on the normal mode. So driving, I would actually advise that unless you want to overtake for any specific reason quickly, it's not an exceptionally enjoyable sport. It's not a turbo, so you don't get that kick. So the sport mode, all it does, it just lengthens the revs. Other than that, it's probably better to drive it on normal for fuel consumption purposes. Mazda claims 6.5 liters per 100 on this CX3. In my test period, I'm averaging 8.5. But as I mentioned, I did test it out a bit on sport mode. I stretched the revs. So you can get into this Mazda CX3 for 380,000, and that would be the active model. And then this one here that I'm driving today, the Hikari, the top of the range, it is 520,000. In this one, you do get 18-inch alloy wheels, and the additional features you get in this Hikari are safety features, like you'll get rear cross traffic alert, you'll get the rear PDC sensors, you'll get the front sensors, you get the sunroof. You get a few more aesthetics inside. You get the infotainment system, the Mazda Connect system. You get the rear combination LED lights, you get the fog lights, you get the normal LED lights. So it's very aesthetically pleasing. You get a lot more features in this Hikari if you compare it to the entry level. And there's a very small difference between the individual and this one. It's only about 20,000. So it's the smallest difference between all. So basically, if you're going from active to the next one, it's quite a big jump, and then from there to individual, it's a smallish jump, but not as big as the first one. But then to get the Hikari, so I would actually say instead of individual, rather get the Hikari, because you're getting, like, all the features, the full sound system, all the airbags, and the not just keyless entry but smart keyless entry. So when you approach the car, then the side mirrors will open up, and then you can press the button and the car will unlock. So in terms of driving experience, comfort, it's exceptionally comfortable. There's not once where I felt that my back was sore, although I haven't taken this on the long road, so that might change there. All in all, the CX3 is another classic car by Mazda. It is a subcompact SUV. It's very easy to drive. It's actually quite enjoyable. It's not for a speed fanatic, so if you're someone who loves turbos and loves speed, then maybe this car is not for you. You'd probably go for something different, maybe the Hyundai i20 Turbo or the Renault Clio V, one of those two options. But if you like a very, very well thought out car, a very easy car to drive, a very nice car to look at, a nice car to be in, to drive, to sit in, it's comfortable. I wouldn't term it as luxury, but it's definitely comfortable, and it's a good day-to-day car for, you know, to go to work and back, and, you know, groceries and whatever. It's a good second car to have. So if you have another bigger car, that maybe the Mazda CX-5, an absolutely amazing car, that can be your family SUV, and this can be your car to go to work and back. I have reviewed the Mazda CX-5. I will link it in the description box below, so you guys can check that out, and I will link it at the end of this video. I would highly recommend you watch that video because it's an amazing car. If you are a Mazda fan, and if you came across this video by searching for Mazda cars and you want to look at what Mazda has to offer, I do have the Mazda 2 on my channel. I've got the Mazda CX3, and I've got the Mazda CX-5, and I got this one that you just watched now. So I got 4 Mazdas including this one. So if you'd like to see the other Mazdas, you can head over to the channel. You can just search Mazda, and then all the Mazdas will come up. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to the channel, share this with your friends. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in next week's video.